And then I would say that once you think about the words that might be repeating or the themes you might be seeing, like Milry saying curious. So that's curious is a great skill or a great superpower because uh, it's something that you need to be a lifelong learner, right? And like for career resilience, you kind of need curiosity. But it helps you in lots of different ways because it make like with networking means you're curious about other people. So you're going to ask, hey, what do you do? So yep, curious is a great one. And then what you would want to think about, and if you don't mind, Milry, I'm going to use you as an example. Maybe you might think about a story that you could tell in sort of situation, action, result fashion, where your curiosity led to a successful result of something, right? Like I don't know, I'm just going to make this up. It's sort of an odd one, but I was curious about the budget at our workplace or something. So I asked, maybe you're a bookkeeper, and so I asked the CFO more about it, and I learned from being curious and going through the numbers, I found that we were being overcharged, $50,000 a year for something, and that got me noticed, and I was able to get maybe a promotion or something, something along those lines. So you might, if you're saying the story in an interview, that would be like, here was the trouble, couldn't figure out where the problem was, and then I was curious. It could be the answer to what's my greatest strength. My greatest strength is I'm curious, and this is a situation, and this was the result. Because you can't just say in an interview, I'm curious, or I'm this, or I'm helpful, I'm friendly, I'm that, I'm a people person. Please don't say that, because it's just so overused. But what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Tell me a story when your people person skills just won the day or saved the day or did something great. Marva's.
I do tend to be very curious, and lots of people suggest that I am, and it really works out quite a bit for me just in general, but it does sort of occasionally put me in a problem solving mode,
Okay.
where I can actually leverage that particular talent and gift that I have to work on behalf of clients and on behalf of a boss or something. But I also just wanted to notice that Singletary also saw himself as a solver, and Marva sees herself as an Imagineer, creativity, and visionary. So I just wanted to make sure we pointed those out.
Sure. Yeah. Somehow I don't see the second one, but I do see Marva's. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out. And think about like Imagineer again. That's kind of a cool made up word. And it might not be as good for searchability as from a recruiting standpoint, but it's very clever. And so maybe that would be in your about, like a headline in your or the beginning of your about section. So yeah, think about how you can use these words. You can use them in your career summary of your resume, possibly. You can use them in interview answers. What's the greatest strength? You can use them with networking, right? Because it could be one of your stories. It could be like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm working on this goal, right? I mean, that's kind of scary to tell someone you've never met your goal, but if you have a goal, like when I was trying to get a book published, right? I mean, everyone I asked and mentioned that goal, some people are like, oh, well, I do editing, or, oh, well, I know someone who is a good book design cover. So being open about those types of things, of course, it's situational, right? I'm not just saying like, just divulge your whole life story to someone that you never met. But if you have a goal and or an accomplishment that you can share and it's appropriate for the occasion. Well, Disney made up the word. Okay, I should know that because I've been to Disney lots. Okay. But I can say that I don't think it's a word a recruiter is going to search for, even though it's not. Maybe thank you for giving the credit to Disney. And since I said that you coined it. So one of your, I'm guessing, Marva, one of your qualities is integrity, right? Because you just made a point to say, like, I didn't come up with this word. Disney came up with this word. Someone with integrity, who values that would do that. Other people would just say, oh, whatever, she gave me credit. I'll enjoy that. And that would say something else about their personality, wouldn't it?